there. Can meet you. And of course, I would always enjoy the company of Joseph Folorunso. Yeah. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning. Good afternoon. Maybe some places that they're already in afternoon.
Of course.
Good night. Some people
yeah. Quickly, we'll be visiting Edo State capital. Okay, Benin City, just right now, because a whole lot is playing out. We need to unravel. Yeah, of course. Information reaching me says that the decision was, Edo outgoing governor Gordon Obaseki has handed over has handed over to Okpebholo pardons of 10 inmates. As in they say goodbye. He's saying, the decision was made as part of Obaseki's exercise, of the prerogative of mercy, and was detailed in a statement from the office of the Special Advisor Media Governor's Office led by Crusoe Osage. In Edo State, outgoing Governor Gordon Obaseki just on Monday, yesterday, granted a pardon to 10 inmates who had less than 1 year left on their sentences. And we'll be looking at all of these issues, and then the transition of power, the change of power from PDP to APC. Governor Gordon Obaseki will be coming back to Lagos, according to my Edo people, and Okpebholo will be taking over. Let's look at the pros and the cons of this takeover, and of course, how the traffic situation will be managed in Edo, at this time. Joining us quickly is someone who is going to be joining us from Benin City, exactly. And in case you don't know, I would just want to I would have loved to play a very short clip, from Edo State before we get him on board, but then maybe time might not just permit me. Time might not permit me. Meaning Dennis Oloriegbe, who is the managing director, Edo State's Traffic Control and Management Agency. All right, in Benin City. All right, this morning, and let's look at what is actually playing out in Edo State this time. All right, and before I bring him on board, Mr. Folorunso, what do you think? Edo, your state is going to change. Power is going to change hands in your state. What are you looking at?
Okay, let's say power has changed.
Oh, okay. It don't change already, it's okay.
And, I think what the information I'll be getting so far is for me to maybe over the night when I I have to pray for the governor, the current governor that will be
incoming governor
now, or the one that will be sworn today, that may God help him to manage the spirit of distraction. Because one thing that be happening to a lot of people in different positions in Nigeria is immediately over there you see a lot of friends and in quote loyalists who will come and started giving you a lot of things, and if you are not careful, you follow those narratives, you may end up fighting from beginning of your tenure to the last, maybe close to the last year of your tenure. But you now say, I have just less than a year, and what can I do for me to still remain relevant? And sometimes it's always very, very tough at that very time. So I pray God should give him spirit to face governor. He asked for it, and he has seen it now. He want to occupy your Sadebe house. So by God's grace, from today, he will be occupying that Sadebe house, but he has to follow the responsibility that involve in you occupying your Sadebe house. And the first thing that we say is, for me, this personally, this one does not even concern my immediate family. Is for me as Joseph Folorunso, I will give him like a 2 months for me to see his cabinet, because people work with him during the campaign and the rest of them. You don't need to be waiting on.
I gather that a whole lot of things. People are fighting over positions in the state right now.
That one is normal.
You call it normal?
Yes, normal in Nigeria now, because in Nigeria we. When a president come, a governor come, a lot of people will come and say, no, now who walk past? We are the one that contribute most, and the rest of them. If you are not careful, you end up instead of you having friends, you end up having a lot of enemy issue. Senator Monday, now the governor-elect, or that will be sworn today, should equally pick a lesson from the immediate past administration, that the outgoing administration led by Obaseki, that for you not to don't inherit any person enemy. You understand it? So make sure that if you want to have enemy, it should be your own direct enemy, and so that you get chance in focusing on issue of governance. And you should equally know that Edo State is a sophisticated state, that you should not think that people will not ask him questions. We will be bombarding with every of his policy of his movement will be asking him questions, whether within Edo State or outside Edo State. You understand? We will be asking him questions, so that in order for him to succeed. Because if we don't ask, if he didn't see people that will ask him questions, it means that he didn't have any serious friend or supporter. So in our little ways to support him is, during campaign, people complain of him not being, maybe going to media. At the very time now, he become a must. At that very time,
come and speak the English or whatever.
See, even though if you hire a person that will be interpreting, speak your language, it's not a crime. You see many country president. The other day, I think is in North Korea. He went to a place and he was talking and people was translating to other people. So it's not even a crime. If you cannot, you feel that your English is somehow, look for a person. When you speak your local language, the person it will not violate any law. You understand? So at this very point in time, he will not tell me say you want to talk to only maybe people. The issue of I was campaigning door to door is over now, because he will need foreign investors. He need people from abroad. We have people in Canada, in US, in Australia, everywhere. So he's now our own governor, whether those that are right there within the geographical arrangement of Edo State, or we that are far away, is our governor, and he must talk to every one of us. You understand? And the best way, for now, the easiest way to talk to everyone is for him to use all the necessary media, print, electronic, and possibly social media. And the reason why he must do that, so that people will not speculate. Because if you don't want to talk, people will talk. Maybe what they in mind, say he won't do like this. He will not, for him to now come and say no. So the best thing, let him always be at the forefront as, okay, these are some of my plans.
Everywhere in Nigeria, people talk about stolen mandates. It started in 2023 when Atiku came out to say his mandate was stolen. Peter Obi came out to say his mandate was stolen. Back to Edo State now, they tell you that, the governor, what's his name now? The PDP governorship candidate, Aswell will tell you his mandate was stolen, that the election was rigged, massively rigged from Edo North, and where is that again? Oredo and all of that. Now, I want to find out is how prepared is our Edo people, having APC, in power? Are they really ready for these takeover? Is it like, okay, well, we don't have no choice. We have to take what it is. Accept what we can see. Is that the situation?
On the issue of stolen mandate, Atiku was elected as the governor of Adamawa State before he was not nominated as in 1999. Before he was nominated as the vice president to the former president Olusegun Obasanjo. So that very time that he won as the governor of Adamawa, was it a stolen mandate? So anybody can come. Peter Obi was elected as a governor of Anambra State. Initially, it was Dr. Chris Igige. He went to court. Court now said, okay, you are the right person. Second term, he won. Another person that you know what we say Obi mandate is a stolen mandate. So these are some of the narrative that any person. That
I wouldn't want us to talk about election now because it has come and it has gone.
That's just an issue of stolen mandate. But now the issue of as a governor of Obaseki was in APC before the first term of Obaseki. He was a governor under APC, and it is when they have issue and they could not reconcile it that they now have to move. He did not have any issue with the Edo people. It is within the party, and when he has issue with the former governor, that is Adams Oshomole, and they now talk of the spelling of his name. Then that was accepted in the first term, that is not accepted now. The name was not correct. It's correct. Escalated to University of Ibadan, which at the end of the day, the verdict come from Ibadan that the name is rightly belonged to Godwin Obaseki, and that become a story for another day. Then when he could not see any area, the APC like technically sent him out. Then PDP opened their door and at least liberalized a lot of things for him to come. And that very time, when he was coming, normally the arrangement were saying that the people coming to join the PDP then, they will produce the governor, and why the people that remain in PDP then will produce the deputy governor. I think Obaseki said know that if you want to accept me with my deputy governor, which is Dr. Philip Shaibu then, and that become a different arrangement entirely. And Nigeria politicians, sometimes it's only God that knows what do cause some of their problem. I think toward the end of 8 years, between very, I don't only call them for 5 and 6. Obaseki and Dr. Philip Shaibu were like 6 and 6 or 5 and 5. But it's only God that know what caused their close to irreconcilable difference, that when they will now say, okay, the next governor of Edo State should maybe Edo Central, and Philip is from Edo North, and they feel that it's not comfortable. Then the party could not manage the whole situation to become a different thing entirely. Now both of them were APC before, and I believe they will know the way to arrange now the APC back to Edo State. And whether you like it or not, Edo State predominantly PDP state. Those some people don't want to hear that. Predominantly, if tomorrow PDP are able to, which they can easily do, they reconcile their difference, you may be surprised that the second term for we don't know what the decision of the court may. They are still in tribunal.
Yeah.
The second term for Monday, he will fight for his jersey. Seriously, if he's able to. The court decisions favor him.
Yeah, but that time they don't see.
There's no governor in Edo State, whether for PDP side or APC, that only have like maybe an easy right. You understand? We show that sometimes if there's no influence from Abuja, for you to be a governor of Edo State, you need to actually fight for your justice seriously.
How do you look at? Let's look at APC. Some person said. Like I mentioned, stolen mandate. Now,
Oshomole,
in quote, allegedly, Oshomole is a spearhead, in that state as regards APC, and oftentimes we've heard Nigerians, even Edo people, are saying that you see more of Oshomole in this government and not Okpebholo. Okpebholo is somebody who will not be able to make his own personal decisions. There are people when no fit look their face talk that they will be the one to make all of the decisions. So Okpebholo is just going to be saying yes sir, yes sir, yes sir to a particular people in Edo State.
That is always the mistake that a lot of people do make in behavioral sciences, unlike natural science, where you say 1 + 1 is 2, you can predict and say 1 + 1, whether except you are not looking at maybe minus 1 + 1. That's where the answer may be different. In behavioral science, you cannot predict what will happen, because now that Monday, when he's yet to be the governor of Edo State, when he hasn't won the election, a lot of people, the man is going to be a yes sir individual. Immediately he becoming the governor, people will expect to him who is the governor of the state, the power that he has. By the time they now spell those things and the things sink into him, he can decide what to listen to and what not to listen to. That is only the mistake that people do have. And at the end of the day, those that are thinking that this person is going to be like a walking stick, and the person now said, I am the number one citizen of the state and I need to exercise that power, we have problem with that. You understand it?
Okay.
And I'm seeing Monday, the Senator Monday, now the governor of Edo State, is going to disappoint a lot of people, even those who support him.
Are you sure?
Yes, he's going to. I'm already from conversation immediately after that mandate. You understand? After they declare, when I know a lot of people I know someone that one day just told me that, see, we work for this man who say since how many days now, this is a person that I see easily, but he have been trying to see him now. He's within Abuja, and those are some of the issues there. So Now that is now will be the governor of Edo State from today. The way that you and him used to go and take pepper soup in some joint, you have to know that it become a different thing entirely. You understand it? The state apparatus will come and take him over, take his family over. The way you just walk into his parlor, people are going to ask you a question, no matter who you are. You understand? So say Nigeria, instead of someone asking, sir, Mister, who are you? Who are you going to say? Do you know who I am? I'm not. If I'm a security agent, as I'm or guy, I didn't ask you that. I need to protect the governor. Please, you want to see Mr. Governor? Please, may I know the reason why you want to see him? You understand it? That make another. Some will say, if you cannot manage, maybe it's the governor that gave them instruction that they should be questioning me. No, the person that is there is doing his job. And secondly, now that is a governor, you know you are going to have the chief of staff who will manage every personnel around him. And the chief of staff will give order. He will give them the way the government is going to run. And anybody that violated, the chief of staff will show him the exit door. You understand it? Because all the protocol officers and the rest of them, they will be reporting to the chief of staff.
Fortunately, Edo is a state I know very, very well. And I must say now that the people of the part of Edo North is really not, living up to expectation, or maybe I should say that the presence of government is not felt. That is the Akoko Edo area of Edo North. In fact, when you leave Auchi axis and you start traveling from Auchi to Igara, immediately you get to Igara, the presence of government is, you see that, well, this has stopped, all right? And when you proceed to, maybe you want to go through this side to Ososo axis or through this side to Ibilo axis, you find out that the presence of government is not even there at all. And these are the areas where elections allegedly were rigged. All right? So now we're looking at, do you foresee that Okpebholo is going to work, is going to do better, is going to help the Edo North people, especially these axes that I mentioned, henceforth, now that he's now the governor? Do you think they will live better lives, they will breathe fresh air?
Yeah, for me, I won't blame any governor for some of the challenges in Edo North. We have represented them there. And during the first time of Obaseki, the chief of staff was from Edo North, from Igara. You understand? As the chief of staff, you actually love your people. You are interested in your people. There are a lot of ways that you can interact with some of the officials and say, please, they have escalated so-and so challenges of so-and so community. Please, what are you doing about it? But the challenge that we do have, and this does not only go to Edo State, a lot of people immediately you give them position, it become me, I, and I alone and my family.
Me, myself, and I.
Yes. He said, I think I'm from a particular place. I need to see what I can do to actually ensure that the governance issue is given a prominent position in my place. During Obaseki, I can bet you that during Obaseki, a lot of people from Eduna were part of the cabinet. I was shocked. It was a time that I have 2 commissioners in my village. But the issue that is being a commissioner actually translates to issue of governance in the state. I have a lawmaker now, the Donald, Honorable Barrister Donald. It's from my village, Gogongo. You understand?
Donald Okogbe.
Yes, Okogbe is from my village. And I know many times that Obaseki visited us also. That's my own side. The question is, what is just people will say, do you know what, please, I need some, can you chip in some things in my place? Some of us would have not go to school. I have a lot of friends that are even in Lagos. Do you know that I would have still been, I think they will ask me to go and learn this iron bending before Oyegu. During the time Oyegu came Oyegu, I declared free education, and many people now say, let me go back to school. Oyegu is not from Edo. And that is the reason I only distaste anybody that is coming to the narrative of, it's only a do not person that can help us. What we just praying that when you have any person in power, it should be a person that is the tribalized, person that will consider the state. And that is the reason, one thing that you must give to Obaseki, whether you like it or not. The record is there that is the person that actually have the courage and said, you know what, let us zone the next governor of Edo State, whether in his party or anything, to Edo Central. He came up with that narrative, and to some extent that became a challenge between him and the deputy governor. When he said, you know what, for PDP, let us zero our candidate for PDP to Edo North, and so that for equity and justice. Even after that, before that time, APC already have a primary that produced now the deputy governor to Senator Monday now Daosa. They have to come with some arrangement that Abuja said that the primary that was provided by the governor of Imo State, that is not transparent, or any narrative that they should rearrange another primary again that now lead to the emergence of Senator Monday Okpebholo as the governorship candidate for APC, and now the governor to be sworn in today. So what I'm saying is, give it to Obaseki. Would have said, okay, because of the closeness between me and Dr. Philip Shaibu, let it do not. Let me give my support to Dr. Philip Shaibu. Let him succeed me and be able to continue from where.
Let me even ask you, what are your expectations? Now that the APC is taking over, what are your expectations? What do you think?
My expectation,
because everyone is looking at somebody who would outshine God.
It's going to be very, very tough. It's going to be very, very tough, whether you like it or not. If you say Obaseki did not perform as governor of Edo State, equally you now say Obaseki / Dr. Philip Shaibu did not perform in Edo State, because out of 8 years they were together for almost 7 years plus, and in that government, the immediate past government of Edo State, Obaseki, Dr. Philip Shaibu played a very, very in fact, Dr. Philip is even popular more than some governor in Nigeria. The record are there. Dr. Philip Shaibu, the outgoing deputy governor of Edo State, is more popular than many governors. I'm not talking of deputy governor. If you give me, if you throw phone open now, ask someone, say, who's the deputy governor of Ogun State or your state or Kwara State? Many people fail it. But if you throw phone open and say the deputy governor of Edo State, if you have 20 core, 21 will get it right. To show how him and Obaseki were rolling until their relationship until. So that's why someone was talking to me yesterday. I say, sir, I say, well, all of what I told my own candid advice to you, the issue of when you are thinking of probing the past administration, is please, you should allow Monday to focus, because there's no way. I stand to be corrected. There's no way you are going to prove the immediate past governor of Edo State, and you will not align Dr. Philip and Shaibu, Dr. Philip Shaibu and Obaseki on the same line. Say, come on, this is you guys' administration. Let us know. And I equally know from people who work with Dr. Philip that he managed a lot of activities in Edo State. So let him just focus on the God. But I'm suspecting distraction already. But I pray God should guide him to say, you know what? If Obaseki have issue with any past leaders in Edo State, whether Dr. Philip Shaibu, whether Oshomole, they should go and sort.
If Edo PDP is listening to you right now, they'll tell you this guy will be out of there shortly. That Monday would not, smell. Just give him some.
No, that's what I'm saying. I say depend on. He's having 4 years mandate now as he's sworn in. The chief judge will swear in. It's going to be 4 years until court say or a tribunal say otherwise. Just the same thing between Professor
Osumbo
and Adams Oshomole. Then Osumbo was sworn in for 4 years. That is according to our constitution. Until when court tribunal say otherwise, down to all the legal issue, then Adams Oshomole came in there as governor of Edo. For now, the governor that will be sworn in today is Senator Monday Okpebholo, and he has 4 years as going to constitution, except there's a break apply from the judiciary that will do otherwise. But because of that, my own conversation is going to be within now that we're having 4 years. By tomorrow, it's no longer have 4 years again. So you should know that this is the time for him to hit the ground running from day one. Look at take example from Donald Trump. I listened to one of his announcements yesterday, the special security advisor. He's going to resume by January. But maybe between now and December, the whole cabinet will be ready. You understanding? And since after the election of September 21st, and it was declared the winner, what they have been doing so far was to be printing invitation cards. You understand? Have people inside. It was just who will be invited, and we showed that what they would have been doing. Oh, people will come. Definitely, some people will come, but you need to be. Your cabinet need to be ready because Edo State is. We know where Obaseki have taken Edo State to. Where Edo State is now, we know. You understand? So if it's going to be any small change, skid to the negotiator, will call him and say, "Oga, no, I beg. If you cannot push it forward, you need to sustain what you have." For me, yes, Obaseki may have his own mistakes, but you can, for the single act of succeed to say this current governor of Edo State, even though if tomorrow court say otherwise, Edo State will still be governed by a person from Edo Central. Only that one, I would say that one of my best.
I wouldn't even ask you how your score, what you would score, Obaseki, a PDP government in the last 8 years.
Governor wise, I would score them very, very high. I would score them maybe 85 over 100.
Yeah, really?
Governors wise. But the only challenge that I wish, as human being, you must be able to. Some people are able to manage, some are not able to manage it. Obaseki inherits some people enemy.
Okay.
And he was not able to say, you know what, I think I'm the governor of the state. I have to manage my personal life from governor, the number one citizen of the, give it to the current president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Even as the governor of Lagos then, and ex-governor of, when he was no longer a governor of, he had a show with a lot of his political associate and political lieutenants. You understand? But he's always able to manage them. You understand? Whereby you go here say Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu then is quarreling with so person. The next thing for you to see a picture on social media or on TV, on paper, hugging, shaking hand that, do we have any problem? That one will say no. You understand? So,
of course,
it's just unfortunate that Obaseki was not able to manage some of those. Like I was having a conversation with someone during the issue between them and the deputy governor. I said the case was not properly managed. If it is me, I'll say, okay, let's go for the primary. Give me opportunity to go for the primary. But I will say, okay, I think I have right to support who I want to support. You understand it? The Aswe Ojizwa who went to court. And so these are people who were, both of them were together. They have a drink together. How manage that? You now have some money, what I would call irreconcilable difference between him and them. So as a governor, listen to everybody, but be careful in how you now manage the information that you hear is what can. So Monday, Senator Monday is going to be governor from today, but I seriously pray for him in respect of distraction, which are very, very common in political dynamics in Nigeria. He needs those things very, very well. And again, I want to equally beg him to, there's no serious governor of Edo State that if you have to find a way to be a friend, a very, very strong friend to the palace. Because I know the Oba will continue to say, let him advise the governor rightly. And anybody that do not want to listen to Oba advice, then because he has been there and will continue to be there, the governor will come and the governor will go, but the palace will always be there.
All right. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I would want to let's get to Edo State, a little bit of Edo State, and I'll take some commercials, and then when we come back, I get to open up the studio lines for some few presents. First of all, let's get to Edo State and just listen to some comments, both former and present comments by some Edo indigents. I'll be right back.
And Governor Okpebholo, who abandoned Ladoke Akintola University of Technology as a Kabudu rejectimenta. for lack of funds, have gone ahead to establish universities in their various states in the name of honorificability to the Nitatibos, just to score cheap political points, living the disgruntled life of this student Floxina Osini Hilipilificating. Yes, the stilty and furtive acts of these rambunctious governors, politicos of torrent rodomotates and defalcators, the lab annotation of their eleemosinaries, ostentatious and libidinous lifestyle shows that they are out to deplete these students of their palatable future. Say no to this academic bantigism, Governor Ajimobi, Governor Aregbesola, until you ameliorate the transmogrification of this academic calendar. We will not kowtow in your poho. Governor for lack of funds have gone ahead
sinking this swagger cannot just like a political mice gloriosos, cannot just like a political burakio, capriciously set aside the reforms and engage in a suo moto political peregrination manner that anybody that has the privilege of God and the people of Edo State to become the next governor of Edo State cannot just like a political simkin the swagger, cannot just like a political mice gloriosos, cannot just like a political burakio, capriciously set aside the reforms and engage in a suo moto political peregrination manner that anybody that has the privilege of God and the people of Edo State to become the next governor of Edo State cannot just like a political simkin the swagger, cannot just like a political mice gloriosos, cannot just like a political burakio, capriciously set aside the reforms and engage in a suo moto political peregrination manner that anybody that has the privilege of God.
Israel is slammed upon high places. How are the mighty falling? Tell it not in Gad. Publish it not in the streets of Ashkelon. Let the daughters of the Philistines rejoice, and let the daughters of the circumcised exult. Mr. Speaker, it is a pitiable dismal pisma. It is regrettably lugubrious that in a country that is so blessed with human resources, in a country that is blessed with oil, because of the mismanagement, because of the high-handedness, because of the meningistinal statism, and because of the directionlessness, because of the consciencelessness, because of the purposelessness, and because of the planlessness that greeted the oil sector, a vast majority of Nigerians still continue to vacillate between exorbitant enthusiasm and irrational irritability, while a microscopic few that have piloted the affairs of this nation live in Byzantine luxury and proprietary solicitude. Mr. Speaker, today I am happy I'm a Nigerian. Today I am happy I'm a member of the House of Representatives, because like I've always said, and this motion has demonstrated for the opting time, that Parliament must be an instrument and vehicle of social engineering. Parliament must remain the coatus morums of the people, having superintendence over umbrages, contrast bonus more. Mr. Speaker, I am in perfect simulacrum with the prayers of this motion, and this is my humble logomaki, and the logomaki I made without logo pasha.
We will continue to institutionalize them in such a way and manner that anybody that has the privilege of God and the people of Edo State to become the next governor of Edo State cannot just like a political simkin the swagger, cannot just like a political mice gloriosos, cannot just like a political burakio, capriciously set aside the reforms and engage in a suo moto political peregrination.
share your phone no supposed give you wahala or cost you plenty money. For make you no lose guard your phone, MTN dey for you. Whether it fall for water, fire burn am or the screen kpafuka, no wahala. Pick and fix go come collect your phone, fix and finish, come drop am for your domoto. No be only that one o. If you come buy any plan wey go help you guard your phone, MTN go sama you free data. Who no like a woof? And e never finish o. MTN go come make am easy. With Easy Buy, you fit drop that palasa phone, make you upgrade to new smartphone and pay small. For 3 months, go reach 12 months. Omo, na confirm sweet deal be this one o. You still dey wait? Waka go any mobile retail shop, make you find Easy Buy agent now. For your mind to cool well with pick and fix, visit www.mtn.com/devices to enjoy all the correct services wey dey there. MTN, wetin we dey do today?
Baby girl, tell me what you want.
It's Love Matas with Big Adink and Friends Maskidi, the third coming, featuring the band Omo Baba, Remini Salaga, Gandoki, Queen Salawa Beni, Bash, T Famous, Adororo, Dr. Smile, The Countryman, Forever, Aristo's Band, Seriki Daria, D1, Taoma, Babalaria, Madiba of Comedy, ATM, Short Family, ATM 47, DJ Wiki, and many more. Date 17th November 2024. Venue Balmoral Convention Center, Federal Palace Hotel, VI. Time 4 p.m. Red Carpet. Show starts 5 p.m. Tickets regular 7K, VIP 20K, table of 8, gold 1.5 million, platinum 3 million. Tickets available at Ileño by Pods, GRA Ikeja, Ofada Boy, Surulere, Prince Ebano Supermarkets, Lekki, online at ariatickets.com, grandtickets.ng, laughmatas.ng. Brought to you by Mortina, Goldberg, Ace Roots, Goldberg Black, supported by Paralex Bank, Enclave Green Homes, FIRS, and the Lagos State Government. Love Matas, the third coming. Oh my loud God! Media partner.
Voice of the People Radio.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. All right, like I told you, well, we are in Edo State. We're discussing everything Edo State. And of course, expectations are high as Senator Monday Okpebholo takes over the reins of power in Edo State today after winning the September the 21st governorship election in the platform of the All Progressives Congress. Yes, Edo people are expecting the dawn of a new era when Senator Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressives Congress is sworn in as the next governor of the state today. Yes, the people expect the new sheriff in town and his team to hit the ground running and come up with some implementable ideas that can move the state forward. All right, joining us quickly now in Edo State is Mr. Dennis Oloriegbe, who is the Managing Director, Edo State Traffic Control and Management Agency. Good to have you join us, sir. Welcome to the show.
Let's look at the conduct. A lot of people are still worried.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, good morning to you.
How are you, sir?
I am doing very great. My name is Jude Ikami Jude. Welcome on board.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
All right. Quickly, from PDP to APC, what are your expectations of a new government?
Well, today is the inauguration of the new government in Edo State, and we have decided to take the traffic right from where you are entering Lagos, where you are entering Benin, from Oluku. We are in collaboration with the members of the police traffic division. We have decided to start our traffic operation from Oluku, Uniben Gate, down to Ring Road, down to the stadium, so everything is okay. For those who will be using the Benin and they are going to other states, we advise that they use the bypass. They should not enter the town because the town is very, very busy. It's like almost the whole Nigeria is in Benin today.
Okay, so it's like I like it when you said it's like the whole Nigeria is in Benin today.
Yeah.
And please, what would be your advice to this? If every Nigeria would be in Benin, most Nigeria in Benin, some people are coming for that inauguration. How do you advise them in terms of their speed limit?
Yes, for almost 3 days now, Benin is full. Everywhere is very, very busy. Today is going to be the topmost. Well, my advice for those who are in Benin is going to be on the two grounds, on safety and on security. We are saying that people should not be careful as movement outside the city of Benin will not be too palatable. But I want to say that for inside the Benin, the traffic, the safety is guaranteed.
Okay.
But for traffic, we are going to be on ground today from morning till 10 o'clock. All the choke points, all the junctions to the man, just to make sure the traffic is going to move. So we encourage people, especially people with cars, they should be free and enjoy themselves and enjoy the relief of the new government.
Okay, I was asking you a question earlier, all right? But then you didn't quite answer the question. Let's come back to that. And I'm actually trying to find out, what the people's expectations are, for the new governor, to immediately uphold and start his government with. And of course, like Nigerians always say, his plan to hit the ground running. What are the people's expectations today in Edo State?
Well, your message was actually breaking, but I cannot get the full message. I'm just using.
Okay.
Can you come with the message with your questions again?
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was saying, can you hear me now? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you now.
Okay, thank you so very much. I said, what do you think, or what are the people's expectation, for the new governor to immediately start or resume his government? Or like Nigerians will always say, kick the ground rolling. How did they put him again? Hit the ground running. What are their expectations, really, Edo people?
Well, the expectation is very, very high. When there is change of party like this, people are expecting so many great things to happen. Especially the last governor, the governor that just went, just let you know, he has done so many things. One, we are expecting there to be continuity in some area, and there should be new development. So, in all, I hope the new governor will do well, and everybody will appreciate it. Based on the way he's being welcomed into the city today, you will know that the expectations are very, very high.
Expectations. I love it when you say expectation. Before I let you go, expectation. But we're also looking at some parts of Edo that has been forgotten totally, and that is the Akoko Edo side of Edo State that has been totally, forgotten. Do you think, or probably, let me ask if Governor Okpebholo would hearken to the cry of the people of Akoko Edo?
Well, he's a governor for the whole. He's a governor for the whole state, and every local government is very, very anticipated that he will touch every part of the state. But from the Akoko Edo angle, they are in the north. Akoko Edo has a lot of mineral resources. We have about 13. Akoko Edo has about 13 mineral resources, and we are waiting for a governor who is going to harness it to bring employment to those people, and to actually make the economic of that place viable, so that people will be happy over there because of the long time of neglect. So there is high expectation from that Edo North, which is Akoko Edo.
Thank you so very much. Yeah, thank you so very much for being a part of the show. Thank God we are able to talk to you again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Yes, we wish Edo people peace, progress, unity, and of course, do we wish people good governance again?
We wish them good governance. We wish good governor,
It's okay. Thank you so very much, Sire. Appreciate you. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Joseph, just a minute, and let's see what Benin will be like today, and if Governor Monday Okpebholo will do the needful to make Edo happy.
Yes, what my own candidate advice.
If he will use the mandate well,
he will use the
even
mandate.
if court has given him.
He just have to. But what I want to advise him is, if I were him, immediately I take the oath of office, go to the governor. If it is me, let me just. The way I will handle that is, immediately I take an oath of office. If I'm leaving that podium, I'm going straight to the palace.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'll go straight to the palace
See
and take the blessing of the monarch. That's what they do in UK now. Before any prime minister will be going to the palace and go and take, if it is queen then or a king, let you get the blessing of the people of Edo State through our own Oba, and at least the inspiration will be there for you to move forward.
Make you go walk or get blessing. They should go and walk.
He need it. No, Oba will tell him
the road from Benin to Auchi not good. Make you go fix them.
No, Oba will tell him nothing but the truth. He will tell him he's not saying they should not go
between Edo and Delta. Edo side of the road.
He will tell him all my people. These are the challenge of my people, and the mandate that we have now. Please ensure that you work for my people to enjoy.
Thank you, Mr. Folorunso. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
It's time to go, everyone. Check your time. We really have to wrap up now, okay? Sorry, I'm not going to take any call, but then we'll talk more tomorrow. My name is Jude Ikami Jude on social media. Ikami Jude is a handle, IKAMIJUDEH. It's just one word. Good morning, Nigeria.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors